before I start this off, I'ma get to the shits. Don't get it twisted. I'm getting to the shits. All right. When I say I'm getting to the shits, I'm gonna be funny. We gonna laugh. We gonna play. Cause guess what? Guess what, nigga? This the fucking internet. It is what it is, right? Niggas gonna do the same shit to me. It is what it is. But before I do that, I want to start off by saying that I want to acknowledge and be empathetic. I do this a lot. Y'all know me. Y'all know my channel. I do this a lot. I want to start off by saying I'm empathetic to the women that are in, specifically our women, because I know where this trauma comes from a lot of the time. Hurt people hurting people. Trauma begetting more trauma. You understand what I mean? Now, I know I can hear my niggas saying that she don't deserve that shit, whoop-de-doo, all that good shit. Whoop-de-doo, you know what I mean? Whoop-de-doo. Everybody do this shit, right? I just want to be more so empathetic to the women because I would want the women to be empathetic to the men as well. You know what I mean? Even though they gonna get in that nigga ass if he on some dumb shit, right? I would want them to be empathetic and see the human in it. So I want to acknowledge the aspect that I see the human inside of Summer Wallker, right? I'm gonna keep it a buck. I see the aspect because I've dealt with women like Summer Wallker. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've dealt with women that I know for a fact that she has a whole nigga and she's willing to cheat on that nigga. He's paying for the food, rent, paying for her child that's not even his, and she's still trying to sleep with me. So I want to be empathetic to the aspect of the trauma begetting more trauma. She been through some shit. She's clearly was brought up from the hood. She was a stripper, became stripperella, became singer-songwriter, and she here now, right? I'm gonna go into the video talking about the aspect of nobody gives a fuck about the aspect of happy, good, you know, whoop-de-doo music. Like, I'm just fine, like the Mary J. Fine, fine, fine. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. They want to hear the trauma. You understand what I mean? They do. She literally says it that nope, she's literally, her career is thriving because of the ain't shit niggas that she's involved with. And going into this video, we speak on the aspect of she chooses niggas that ain't shit. It's a saying that we as men say to ourselves. I'm not sure if y'all heard this saying, women, but we do believe that some women will choose a nigga that is not shit just so that she can have her world and her story be a woman that triumphed over a nigga that wasn't shit, because then she can be exemplar, like she can be an example of the sisterhood and how we should all be together as sisters. So she will choose a nigga that is not shit so she can have a story to go back and tell the other sisters. Don't let that go over your head. We're going to talk about that in a whole nother video. But I want to be empathetic to the aspect of, I do understand that she was raised in the hood, Georgia, Atlanta, you know what I mean? I'm from that. I understand where that comes from. I know what that be like. I know what that is. It's one of the reasons why I'm used to this shit. That's regular. Summer Wallker is regular in the hood. I've dealt with women like that. And I knew I was being a fucking trick. I knew it. I knew that she wasn't shit, but I still wanted to deal with her. Young mind. I was young. I ain't gonna hold you. I was young. But it's still, as a man, I wasn't fully developing who I thought I should be and who I thought that I deserve. The respect that I thought that I deserve. You know what I mean? So it's like, it is what it is. And I'm not gonna hold you. I still dibble and dabble in the bullshit. I do. Because at the very least, at least I know I'm getting something out of it. Even though sometimes me getting something out of it is still something that I don't want. Because you can give me something, whether it be a baby, STDs. Because I know you still fucking around. You either still fucking around or you fucking with a nigga that I don't know about, or you know that I know that the nigga that you fucking with. You know what I mean? Not we being friends, but I know of the nigga, you know what I mean? And he probably be looking at me every time he dropping your ass off. You feel me? So that's neither here nor there. It's getting too close. This shit hitting too close to home. But I'm going to say this, man. To the women that move in the way that Summer Wallker moves, I want you to just be, I hope that I don't want you to do whatever you feel like you need to do. I would hope that you grow into better understanding who you are and what you deserve as a woman. And who you are. I want to first say, know who you are at the very least. The self-respect and respectability politics, throw that out, right? at the very least know who the fuck you are. If you a hoe, you a hoe. If you a righteous woman, you a righteous woman. If you a ain't shit nigga, you a ain't shit nigga. You know what I mean? If when I was moving on ain't shit nigga time, I was like, it is what it is. This is who I am. This is what you getting. But I was not vulnerable, but transparent in how I communicated that with every woman that I was with. You understand what I mean? So I would not be like, all right, now I'm dealing with other women. Either you with this shit or you not. Like, I don't want to have you thinking that I'm just dealing with you. And whenever we would have that what are we conversation, I would always bring them up to the aspect, well, I told you, and I'm letting you know again that I told you that this ain't that and that ain't this. You understand what I mean? That's neither here nor there. But at the very least, to the women and the men, know who the fuck you are and at least be transparent in who the fuck you are. Don't try to sell us piss as rain, my nigga. That's all I wanted to say. Like that, we gonna start the video. Listen. Give me a minute. So I'm gonna play this, but I want to start off by saying the only reason I'm making this fucking video, because this happens a lot. And I'm in the city of, United States of Atlanta. You feel me? Like, the only reason I'm making this video is because of that video that Summer Wallker put out talking about how all men ain't shit. That's how she started the conversation, right? Come to find out, clearly it was promo for her new album I have yet to listen to. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm a Summer Wallker fan. I fuck with her music. I think that she can sing. But I will not fall for the propaganda. I won't fall for the propaganda, dog. And I wish that a lot more of our women didn't fall for the propaganda. And I say our women, specifically black women, didn't fall for the propaganda that a lot of women uphold. Like, even women like Beyonce, like all the single ladies, meanwhile, she trying to be unsingle while she was doing all that. So, come to find out, Summer Wallker, lo and behold, has been a side piece this whole fucking time, and she's still fighting for her man. Meanwhile, Tory Bricks, y'all know the Rich the Kid, Tory Bricks situation. Mind you, I think she did a lot of crazy shit, but at the same time, Tory Bricks had a baby with you. You know what I mean? Like, at the very least, she had a baby with you. So, and I say that even that don't matter in this day and age, because sometimes that's kind of just trying to keep a nigga. But I don't know the Tory Bricks and Rich the Kid situation. I think that it's a lot of things that I've heard Tory Bricks has done. But I think I've even talked with my sisters about the aspect of when you have a baby, you think you know this woman, but her whole fucking like mentality, her anatomy structure, everything changes. So you think you know this woman until she has your baby. So I'm not even gonna go into the Tory Bricks situation. It's not even about her. This is about the aspect of Summer Wallker put out a whole thing about her basically stating that all men ain't shit. All niggas is gonna cheat on you. All niggas ain't shit. All niggas want is pussy. You know, all that propaganda. And a lot of women just kept eating that shit up. A lot of women are waking up to the bullshit and know that they're being pissed on their head. And then people like Summer Wallker are calling it rain and then asking you to pay for the rain. And it's like, we here. I'm gonna play this first video. It's a couple of videos. This is the first video of a nigga that I was like, wait a minute. I know if this nigga talking about it, it's something ain't right. I didn't listen to it yet, but I was gonna basically save it so we could listen to it together. Cause I know when I seen that video of her, I want to show that fucking video. Give me a minute. If I could find it. Is it even worth it? Because it's like, it adds to the context of the video. So we're going to play this first. We're going to play that video first. So let me find it first. Because it adds to the context of this entire fucking video. This is the whole reason why I'm making it. Is because of her propaganda of all niggas ain't. Like, no, just you. And the niggas that you fuck with. You feel me? All right, we back. So, the advice to the ladies on Complex of all fucking platforms. This is her advice. Okay, this is. I sent this to my nigga, and I know that nigga is a beast. All right, and then he's one of the ones, cause he's trying to find the right one, and I'm trying to guide him in the right direction. But I'm also trying to let him know, be careful. Even the ones that you know ain't shit and you just slaying the slay, they can still, they just as demonic, my nigga, if not more demonic. You have a family, a mother that loves you, a father that loves you. I'ma tell you, you put your dick in the wrong one and she gonna catch you, nigga. She gonna catch you fucking lacking, nigga. Not slipping, lacking, nigga, on some fucking Chirac shit, nigga. She gonna devastate you, my nigga. Leave you fucking broken dry.
If you try to ride or die, you will, in fact, die. Don't do that shit no more. You look stupid.
This is the advice
I do
she
want to
gave.
think, and maybe this is me being optimistic, that not like 100%
He's trying to
exclusively
save
that
her.
will be the experience. You know, maybe there are some good dynamics.
He's trying to save her. I just watched this video about Pastor Dude, right? He gives good advice, right? And he was talking about the word vulnerability when it comes to, and by definition, vulnerability leaves you exposed to the choice or the position that you may die. You're literally leaving yourself exposed to the chance that you may be able to die from whatever opposition that you have coming against you. So for you to be vulnerable is not the right words that you should have as a man. For you to be transparent is a better word, a better choice of words. And you know what? We always talk about on this channel, our choice of words. Sometimes death is in the power of the tongue, right? So I try to do better, even when I come to like outside of this, internet shit. Like I try to do better with how I speak to myself on like about my art. You know what I mean? With my art, and I try to do better with how I speak to even y'all. You feel me? Like, and I do that to like internalize this shit, right? And also what we see, we have to be careful too. I'm not gonna hold you. It's some accounts of I was just on TikTok, bruh, and I had this dude pop up on my timeline talking about a pretty woman. It's like there's no reason why women should be this gorgeous. And I actually found her attractive too. I went on a 15-minute escapade on just liking her shit, and I found myself like, no, the power of Christ compels you. We must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused. We must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused. You feel me? Like, even with what we consume visually and consume through the ear, be careful. So, even though some young folks may not look at this as, a problem, because it's just something that we've always heard. It's something that I've always heard. You feel me? I'm 35. I'm Unc status. But that's something that I've always heard, even when I was 8, my nigga. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's just dangerous. It's dangerous. And sometimes you have to check yourself. But you also have to understand that this is her promoting her album. This is her promoting her album. I'm Finally Over It. I think this is the name of the album, right? So it's kind of like it is what it is. You feel me? Like this is what they do. This is what Ye does. This is what a lot of the fucking artists, celebrities do to promote some type of book. This is what Michelle Obama, she had all of this controversial talk about how her relationship with Obama was, because everybody wants to know it's salacious. But this is what we had as people, specifically us as black people, because we literally are the culture of a lot of media, and sometimes media shapes itself around our culture and then sells it back to us as if like we didn't start this shit. But that's neither here nor there. But we're gonna finish the rest of this shit. It's just when I seen this shit, I sent this to my bro and I'll be like, bro, she fine as shit. She fine as fuck. I know she ain't shit. But it's like, it's once again the programming that I've had, and I've had to deconstruct my damn self. Like, I know she ain't shit. But I know for a fact that if she was presented in front of me, my nigga, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm definitely gonna try to shoot a shot. I'm gonna try. If the chance was open, you know what I mean? It would definitely be a nigga like me definitely trying. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. It definitely would. But I also have to understand, I'm wrestling with the aspect of, as I say that, death is in the power of the tongue, right? As I say that, I also know that this woman could possibly destroy me. You understand what I mean? That's the weird shit. You know what I mean? Because I'm fighting with the aspect of, I find her beautiful. I think her voice is fucking amazing. but I know that she doesn't even know herself, my nigga. That shit is so unattractive. That shit is so unattractive when a woman don't even know herself. It'd be one thing if she knows who she is. She knows she, you know what I mean? She knows she that. She knows she this. I ain't gonna say what I know, but if she knows she is, then it's like it is what it is. I'm cool with that. As long as you know who you are. I know who I am. You know who you are. We ain't got no issue. The sick and deranged part, the mental health part, is when you dealing with somebody that don't know who they are and tries to sell you somebody that they ain't. Then I gotta pull back. Then I gotta be like, y'all almost got me. Y'all almost got me. But she tries to play this role of boss bitch, boss babe, and it's like, cool. I believed it. I was like, all right, cool. She boss bitch, boss babe. She only fuck with niggas that's rich. Cool.
Still left, no?
It could be. I'm not a man hater. I haven't. No, it could be. I'm just going off of realistically what I've seen. I'm not going off of what might be. I'm sure there are plenty of wonderful, loving, great men out here.
She don't want you niggas. She don't want you niggas. My bad, give me a minute. I'm playing this other video. She don't want you niggas. She don't want the faithful good nigga. And there's women out here. This is a study that must be done. This is like literally a study that must be done. That there are women out there that will talk like this about men. How all men ain't shit. But then she'll say this type of like two-faced type shit where I'm not a man hater. And I do acknowledge that there are men out there that are wonderful, beautiful, amazing men. But they don't, as I'm going to say some shit that's going to be on some misogynistic shit. I understand that maybe I shouldn't say this. But I think that we do have to acknowledge the women that are turned on by the most atrocious part, the most toxic part of the patriarchy. As much as women say that the patriarchy this, patriarchy that, you know what I mean? I don't even think that black men are included, but there's some black women that believe that some black men, a lot of black men, all black men are included in the quote unquote patriarchy. Cool. There are some women that are, they, for lack of better words, and I'm going to say some crude shit, they get wet off of that shit. And I do believe that Summer Wallker is one of those women. There was women in the comment section talking about the aspect of the dick must be dicking. Who thinking about the dick? Was she talking like, listen, if that nigga didn't have shit, I promise you, he'd probably still smash, but it'd probably be like something to do type shit. You know what I mean? So I do believe that there are, I won't say enough, I won't even say most, but there is a loud minority of women, specifically our women, that do not acknowledge the aspect of how much almost even their hatred is almost infatuation with that toxic, for lack of better words, toxic masculinity or a toxic patriarchy, a toxic leader, a toxic man, a toxic masculine figure around them, a man that basically is unhealthy for them as a woman and unhealthy for anybody around them. You know what I mean? So, and it's like, I've heard this from Rollo Tomasi. He talks about the dark triad features of a man basically not giving a fuck about the woman, but it's somehow keeping that woman, keeping that woman by his not give a fuckness, not caring about her, not caring about her emotional, vulnerable state and all that. Don't give a fuck about that shit. And it literally intrigues women. It's almost like a book that they never read of Raban from Pluribus. If you watch the show Pluribus, like a Raban type of nigga, you know what I mean? But just don't give a fuck about you. You know, reverse the aspect of how he cares and vulnerable and all that shit. Just dash. You know what I mean? That aspect. But that's neither here nor there. It's kind of like that. But you're gonna let it play.
Who are, like yourself, who are providers and protectors.
Well, now you lost me.
Oh.
Provider?
What? You playing?
No.
You don't provide?
Of course not. God is the ultimate provider. He provides so long.
He's trying to save her again. He's trying to save her again and say that God is what gives me the ability to provide for whoever I care for and love for. You're talking to a woman like Summer Wallker. I don't think she wants to get married. it's like you're talking to women that literally cast off that aspect of being married in the first place.
No, because he does. I don't want to. I'm not trying to. He's the ultimate provider.
And this is why, never mind. Go back to what I said. You see, they'll leave you high and dry, rent not paid, no food in your fridge, no snacks for your kids. Hell no. Do not ride or die.
So that was to sell her.
If you try to ride or die, you will.
And this didn't get too many likes. I'm surprised because this came out a while ago, right? So we gonna flip over to this.
Like this bitch. Them Rich the Kid audio, leaked audio phone calls though, put a lot of shit into perspective. Summer Wallker knew Rich the Kid was in a relationship. Summer Wallker still chose to fuck with him because he's paying her. Summer Wallker got on live trying to validate her fucking with a man that she knows that's in a relationship by saying men do it too and that the woman was gonna stay. Summer Wallker she trauma farms. Summer Wallker makes music about the pain she suffered in relationships. Summer Wallker also knows the type of men that she goes after is usually why she ends up in these predicaments, but she said that she's not gonna change the type of nigga she goes after. So Summer Wallker knows that she's complicit in why she suffered so much in relationships and ended up with 3 baby daddies. But what does Summer Wallker do? She don't make music about taking accountability. She don't make music about how she needs to be a better woman and smarter with her heart. Summer Wallker says...
I'm not gonna hold you. We play a part as the people. A lot of people was complaining about, remember when Mary J. Blige was going through her, no more pain drama. Like, when she was like, I'm just fine. When she made that gospel music, sales just started dropping. And I'm going to keep it a buck. A lot of that, I don't even play. I play the old school. If you look at my life and see what I see, if you look into my life, that shit, like, we have a part to play as the people when it comes to what we consume. You understand what I mean? Death is in the power of the tongue, and we have to be careful on what we consume, whether it be mentally, visually, or just hearing. You know what I mean? What we hear on a musical note. It's a deeper, darker, man.
As all men ain't shit. So she monetizes and trauma farms off of women's ignorance, off of women's inability to look at themselves and look inward and say that they're a problem. Summer Wallker knows that she chooses terrible niggas and still goes on tracks and makes millions of dollars by saying all men are terrible people. Summer Wallker knew that Rico, Rich the Kid, or whatever his name is, was in a relationship, and she still chose to fuck with him. But I thought she was a girl's girl. I thought Summer Wallker was a woman to listen to. Summer Wallker sells bullshit. Summer Wallker sells fake healing. She makes baby mama music, single mother music. And what I mean by baby mama and single mothers, I'm talking about women who encourage.
It's a difference. It is a difference because there are women that do want to do better. We see y'all. I'm not going to hold you. As many women that's in Atlanta that have children, there's a lot of women in Atlanta, but there's a lot of women in Atlanta that have children compared to the men that don't. You understand what I mean? There's a lot of women, beautiful, gorgeous women. But as a man, you got to sift through the bullshit. Which ones is actually a woman that wants to do better and which ones that see you as a fucking come up because you have no children, you have a good job, you have your own house, you have your own car, you got your bills straight, you got your head on straight, you do your own thing, you're not in the streets, you feel me? You actually cook. Like, what the you gotta be careful. My mama was just telling me, now we find out that you can cook at 30-something years old. Now you gotta be careful, nigga. Cause they ain't gonna have My sister be telling me that. That's why she picked the niggas that she picked. Cause they can I was like, oh shit. I just added the tally on the mark, bro. But yeah, bro, like you have to be careful, bro. You have to be careful because there is a difference. There is a difference. And he's gonna explain the difference.
That lifestyle. I'm not talking about women who really thought they had something going and then, the rug got pulled up under them. I'm not talking about them women. Summer Wallker is a fucking bird, and I knew it was a reason why I didn't like that bitch. See, there's being a bird, and then there's being a bitch like Summer Wallker. And
listen. This is the man version. Okay, but there's women that are literally. I'm surprised that I'm seeing. This is another reason why I'm making this video, because it's another reason why I'm seeing that there are women that are tired to bullshit too, being pissed on, told that it's rain, and then they try to sell you the piss. They try to sell you the piss in music form. It's trash. That's one of the reasons why I'll listen to a woman or even a dude, and I'll think about the shit that they said in real life that contradicts what they say in their music, and I'm like, I can't fuck with this no more, because it don't line up. I'm a nigga that's been raised in the hood, so if it's like, especially niggas in Atlanta, you say some shit, you say you do some shit, you say you bout some shit, and then we find out that you're not really about that. In my mind, I think automatically everything that you say is null and void now. Now I gotta you're just like something that, like, it's like playing video games. Like, I don't really take none of this shit. None of it. I'd rather just not even play you, because you're a waste of time. You know what I mean? That's neither here nor there. We're gonna play some other, this is another shit. This shit had me fucking dying about this. This shit had me kind of low-key dying. We're gonna play the audio. We're gonna actually play the audio.
Wanna wait till tomorrow and I don't say it. I don't wanna wait.
See, there's
I don't wanna wait till tomorrow and I don't say it.
there's being a bird, and then there's
All right, give me a
I
minute.
don't want.
there's being a bird.
I don't wanna wait.
I'm just linking. I'm gonna just link it. It is what it is, because it's not playing the whole thing. It is what it is.
See, there's
So yeah, she actually speaks about the relationship, because I'm guessing that she got called out. I think that Tory Bricks put out the whole thing. That was what we was gonna listen to, but she literally is caking up on the phone with the dude, caking with him. You feel me? And it's like, I just want to let the women that are good women know that a lot of the women that you think are your friends, you gotta be careful, because I've been in situations where women will, I don't know how to describe this. And I, as a man, that's a privilege. A lot of men don't even get to have that vision of women being nice, nasty, for lack of better words, like nice in front of them, just so she can make sure that woman don't know that she's still fucking with him on the low. Like, she'll know that the other chick is fucking with him, but then she'll still, like, I had that situation. I've seen my niggas have that situation. You feel me? It's like I said, but it's a privilege. It's like a gift and a curse, for lack of better words, because it's not something that people, not even just men, but people shouldn't be exposed to that type of backstabbedness. That's not even a fucking word, but it's a word today, my nigga. People shouldn't be exposed to that type of backstabbedness, to where somebody will basically be in front of somebody that you're dealing with in front of the public, right? Be in front of somebody that you're dealing with in the public, know that y'all together, and actually find some type of attraction towards you just because somebody else finds you attractive. It's the weirdest shit. And it happens a lot when it comes to women. They will find no attraction into you at all because nobody else finds you attractive, or you're not in a relationship, or you don't have a baby, or like some women do find niggas with babies attractive. As much as women be saying, I don't want no nigga with no child, let the right nigga come around. That nigga could have 8 children by 8 baby mamas. Let the right nigga come around. All of that fucking rules, like the fucking, what's her name that came off of she was like, all of that shit out the window. All just ball it up, throw it in the trash, because that shit don't matter now, my nigga. Like, that's what us as men talk about too. I give my niggas this one rule, and it's a rule that I give it to them because it's kind of like, don't shoot yourself down because you always have a play. You always have a play. The main thing that you got to be careful with is what shot you shoot. So I say this saying, even less than 1% is still a percent, my nigga. Don't let it go over your head. Even less than 1% is still a percent. Even, listen to me, my nigga, even less than 1% is still a percent of shooting shots. Just keeping it in a buck, ladies. As much as women be like, this nigga ain't shit, this nigga ain't this nigga ain't that, this nigga can have 8 baby mamas, the Cam Newtons of the world, the Nick Cannons of the world. How do you think those men were able to attain that? It's not just their wealth. It's not just their wealth. I promise you, if that nigga had if Cam Newton have half of what he has, I promise you he probably would still have the same amount of women that he has. Don't let that shit go over your head. If Nick Cannon had not even half, shit, one fourth, 1/5 of what he has, I still think that the train of thought that he has, he would still go for even less than 1% is still a percent. And I think that if a nigga gonna shoot and a woman is willing to, you know what I mean, catch the ball, the hoop is the hoop, my nigga. Like, it just is what it is. I don't know what else to tell you. So this is a lady, she explained, she's actually funny. I'm not gonna hold you. New York, Nay, she actually funny. She actually funny as hell. Like, I love a funny woman. I ain't gonna hold you. Funny women, y'all are the eighth wonder of the world, for real. Y'all sneaky. Y'all sneaky, goddammit.
Y'all, this is so crazy. Summer, I know you're gonna see this. I fuck with you, I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with you. You got a little voice on you. Fuck with your music. But swear to God, promise you, I would have beat the fuck out you.
I believe her too.
I would have beat the fuck out you because you are obviously losing your entire mind. I would have put hands and feet on you so bad. Like, you're bugging the fuck out. I'm crying because imagine you having the nerve, the audacity. I don't give a fuck how dumb, how slow a bitch want to be for her man. Who are you to tell her that she gotta come up off her man, her baby father at that?
I didn't even know she was saying that.
Shit out you.
I ain't know that she said that. I low key want to watch the fucking videos because it's like, that's crazy. But that's, like I said before, y'all watch the videos. I'm explaining the aspect of, to the women that want to understand the aspect of how men think about this shit. I'm telling you that we think that a lot of the women that say that they're girls, like they saying in the video, a lot of the women that speak on the aspect of the patriarchy, a lot of the women, you have to understand that it's almost like an obsession with men. But that hatred for men is literally an obsession of men. It's almost like the aspect of how women will say men who have such an obsession over homosexuality and just hate homosexuality, and it's like just mad. You have to think about, why are you so mad, my nigga? Like, we get it. That's not what you say that's not what you're into, but why are you so pressed upon exposing or invalidating those people in their lifestyles, right? I say the same thing about women talking about heterosexual men. Like, it's cool if you don't fuck with us. Like, it's cool. I just keep say what you got to say. Keep that over there. Keep your hands to yourself. But a lot of the times, that hatred is fueled by something that deals with the ovaries. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I just my thoughts.
You losing me? Some of you losing me so bad because you swear. You talk about you don't like this man that much. You don't care about him enough, but you begging to be the side bitch? See what I mean? You begging to be Miss Pizza Hut? Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
Like, after Tory Bricks put out that whole expose of her voicemail that she left Rich the Kid, she literally went on Instagram and put her name as Miss Pizza Hut, as basically to lean into the joke, right? Because let's keep it a buck. She's proud of this shit, and she's not going nowhere. Let's just keep it a buck. She's not going nowhere. Tory Bricks has to kill Summer Wallker, okay? Because either Tory Bricks has to kill Summer Wallker or Rich the Kid has to be a better man. How much you want to put your bets on Rich the Kid being a better man by not being involved with Summer Wallker and that just pussy that's literally being handed to his ass? I would want Rich. I don't see Rich the Kid. His name is the Kid, my nigga. Like, not the man, the kid. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, what we doing? We playing practice? Like, y'all talking about practice. You're not the game. Y'all talking about practice. So I hope that he does become a better man and want to do better for his family. Speaking of Tory Bricks, I don't know their relationship, what they got going on. I've heard some things in the future that don't really come up that much. I don't even really check for that shit. The main reason why I'm talking about it is the aspect of how, just like how she said, Summer Walker is the one that keep talking about all these niggas ain't shit. Get your bag, women. All of these niggas ain't shit. They ain't gonna do nothing for you. Don't put your all into these men. Meanwhile, she's putting her all into this side piece relationship. It blows my fucking mind. So it's like, we gonna let it play.
I ain't gonna lie, bitches like you piss me off because it's like you really trying to convince yourself. Like, it's no way you're talking down this much on the man and you're literally talking about oh, I'm so glad y'all back together. I just want to fuck with you anyway. You could buy me a phone, save me under his Pizza Hut. Like, sis, you talking about you got other tricks. Like,
she literally said that in the fucking, I listened to that part and she literally said, just save me as Pizza Hut. That's still a tactic. To all the niggas that's still doing that, you might want to stop saving your name as Pizza Hut. Saving her name as Pizza Hut. Stop just at this point in time, the jig is up. Just stop it. I ain't got no girlfriend, so I ain't even got to worry about that shit. I'm good. I'm cool.
But you press about this one, but you got other tricks and you you talk about you only fuck him a few times a year, but it's like, it's giving obsession. Like,
if she only fucks him a few times a year, I just neither here nor there. I don't even know what to think about that aspect, because it could be the aspect of just the money. It could be that. It could be that. But the main thing is that I don't think that Summer Walker ain't going nowhere. Either way, whether it be the nigga or the money or a little bit of both, she ain't going nowhere. So, jig is up. We caught her, but she ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere, bruh.
If he's just like every other trick that you have on your line, why are you literally on the phone begging for the next bitch man? Like, oh, I don't care about him that much. Obviously, you know. Then it's like, you talk about she crazy, she always doing the most. So you definitely want to get beat the fuck.
She willing to get beat the fuck up. That's why I'm saying, if she only see him a few times a year and she willing to get like Tori might shoot the girl. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Tori a little bit crazy. I've seen the shit that she's able to do. I'm gonna keep it a buck. She a little bit crazy.
Up. She's gonna beat
but
you
I mean,
the fuck
she's
up.
a baby mother to the
talking
nigga.
About, oh, he talks to everybody. Why you singling me out? That's her man. What are you talking about? Then of course here comes Selena, because she hate a missed opportunity to enter the fucking chat talking about Summer's obsessed with her and they keep sharing the same men. Y'all bitches make me disgusted to be a female. Like, y'all don't want your own men? What the fuck is shit like this is exactly why I would have beat you the fuck up, because I can't stand a bitch who knows she not tough and act like she is. Like, you just said Tori was crazy. Like, so why would you ever put the Miss Pizza Hut in your bio? I'm going to beat you the fuck up. It's not even about him no more. Like, you think you tough? Let me show you something. Imagine telling the next girl to get off her man because he's easy and all bitches is going. Like,
nah, I'm not gonna hold you. Like I said before, she funny. New York Nay is funny, but I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I would understand a woman putting her hands on a woman because of that aspect. Like, it is what it is, man. We gonna go to the next video. I'm gonna listen to this video and I'm gonna be out because this is one video.
Tory Bricks, your man, he spends money. Y'all are not married. I don't even have enough fingers for how many bitches you come at everybody else. But the source of the problem,
Pizza Hut, I don't want to hear shit else from you if it ain't a song. And if you're wondering why I'm calling her Pizza Hut, it's because Pizza Hut here decided to call Rich the Kid, which is this lady's man, baby daddy, and tell him, okay, hey, I don't care about what your baby mama is talking about. I still want to talk to you. I still want you. She begging on this man's phone and said, if you buy me a new phone so I have a new number, you could just save me as Pizza Hut so she won't find out. You're claiming you don't give a fuck about this man, but yet you're begging and crying on his voicemail like it's a 90s R&B album. Baby, put that energy into the fucking music. Make the song cry.
Like, you can buy me a new phone so she don't know the number. And
Listen. This is the begging part, like the dry begging type. I don't know. It's not like she can't afford a phone, so why she talking about you can buy me a new
and save it under Pizza Hut. Save it under Pizza Hut.
Saving it as Pizza Hut. Yeah, I know it's crazy. Anything I'll do it just so I can be your lady.
Yo, they are wilding on fucking internet, dog. They're wilding.
I can't marry you and never have your baby, but baby, tell me whatever, I'll do it, and maybe
get rid of her. I'm tired of being Pizza Hut. I want to be the main. I want to be the main.
Listen, I'm done. I'm done. I just wanted to showcase this. This is an exhibit A. It is what it is, man.
In fact, die. Dude, don't do that shit no more. You look stupid.
I do want to think, and maybe this is me being optimistic, that not like 100% exclusively that will be the experience. You know, maybe there are some good dynamics still left, no?
It could be. I'm not a man hater. I have.
And play that Flacco on this shit. He on this shit, boy. He on this shit. Listen, all I'm gonna say is this, man. To the ladies, be safe about your women friends, your friendly women. As much as y'all say y'all hate friendly men, y'all hate a friendly ass nigga, you should really hate the friendly ass women, dog. I'm just keep it a buck. You need to be watching, okay? Eyes, ears, hands, and feet. You feel me? I don't promote violence, but karma is a motherfucker, okay? Karma is a motherfucker. But like I said before, we saying all this shit. I don't think she's going anywhere. I don't think that she will be going anywhere. I think that she's going to stay with Rich the Kid. I think the Rich the Kid is going to stay with her as a side piece. He's kind of like what he's it doesn't hurt or help him whether she leaves or she stays. He has other women that could probably look like Summer Walker or better. She's even talked about the plethora of women that he's cheated on Tory Bricks with. And I think that like what women will say, I don't want no man to cheat, but there's also women that will say, I got some women in my family that will say shit like, he could cheat, just don't cheat messy. Don't be a messy cheater. You know what I mean? And it's like, I think about the aspect of that still plays into the aspect of Summer Walker believing like the aspect of all men ain't shit. Like a man can't just control his dick. He can't just, I understand the aspect of men wanting to go out there and conquer, you know, a plethora of women. Like, I understand that being a thing for men. But I also understand a man being like, I had my fun, I'm settling down, I'm with you and I'm only with you. And I think that there's also an aspect that we have, it's a whole nother video, but the aspect of that man that goes out and conquers the world and brings it home to the lady, the moment that she feels as though he's being tamed or she feels as though she has tamed him, that can lead to a low level contempt of, why aren't you ambitious? Like the whole ambitious, like my nigga ain't ambitious enough. He ain't out there trying to get it. He ain't out there even if I've even heard conversations of my nigga ain't out there trying to get other bitches. Like he not even trying to cheat on me. That's a turn off to some women. You know what I mean? I would think that it's a turn off to Summer Walker to be keep it a buck with your ass, but that's neither here nor there. That's a whole nother video. We'll wait to an incident that lets me explain that more, because that's a part of the Rollo Tomasi dark triad aspect of a man who has the ability and actually acts on that ability to go out and conquer other women. He acts on it, and it is a form of a feature that it's like the 50 Shades of Grey type of nigga. You know what I mean? The 50 Shades of Grey type of nigga. You know what I mean? As much as people talk about that book going out and doing successful numbers, it was some dark parts of that man that turned women on. So that's it. And like that, we go. Bun